Oh my God. Hey, why does this thing keep working? Hi, you guys. I'm like shocked this thing always works. Now I gotta catch up with a working app. Okay. Supposedly I'm live. This is crazy. Even YouTube has no record of me being live right now. But I am. See, there I am. Let me make sure I have this set up properly. Talk amongst yourselves. I will tell you, if you can hear me, I've been out all day today. This is a chart. When I heard on the radio he was going, that's the chart. And then I raced home. This has been percolating in the background. Come on, YouTube. It's been percolating in the background. I keep wanting to get to it, but I keep running out of time with other things for entertainment purposes only. Look at some charts. Important charts. I'm not a good multitasker, so just hold on. Okay, is that on? Am I ready to go? Am I ready to go, please? Yes. So, oh my gosh. So I know that Johnny and Becca and Jen Lynn are live. I don't mean to interrupt. I think they've been live for a while, so I feel okay kind of doing my thing here. Can we go down? Down a little bit more? Is this it? Nope. We just had our full moon in Aries. I did the Terrascope and everything for that yesterday. There were a lot of striking themes because news was coming out while we were live that yes, there was positive diagnoses amongst 3 different people. And in that Terrascope, something I've had my eye on for a while, I talked about it last night and the week before and the week before that, I was anticipating this North Node, lunar eclipses, your life's purpose, where all the energy is heading towards, to be of very significant importance because it has gone back to 22 degrees Gemini. The last time we had eclipses here in Gemini was after 9/11. It's been 18, 19 years. So it's like a eclipse return, so to speak. It is sitting right on top of Don Julio's sun. And usually when the North Node goes over your sun, you get a super invigoration, energetic, forward motion with your life and your purpose, and things flow effortlessly. The thing I have not been talking about, obviously, if you have this North Node here, the new moon eclipse, this is where we're going. Then there is also a South Node eclipse, which is a full moon eclipse, which is revelation, climax, manifestation. But you're not creating from this position at the South Node anymore. Things are being revealed of all the stuff you've created ahead of time. So what happens with the South Node is you're letting things go. The North Node, the energy momentum is swinging forward. The South Node, it's letting go of that stuff. This North Node sits on Donald's sun. The life force vitality. The sun is the center of the universe. It brings warmth and life to the galaxy, to our planet. The South Node is letting go. This South Node Donald was born under an eclipse. His moon, the moon represents the physical body, its condition, its health, the stressors. The south node is about letting go of the body, so to speak. His moon is in Sagittarius, lands far away. He likes to travel. He thinks really big and really expansively. Sagittarius, they're the archer, they're the optimist, they're the ones who have a goal that they want to achieve, but oftentimes they will overestimate, inflate, exaggerate in reality what they can do. That's because Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter, that beneficial planet, expands things, creates miracle, financial windfalls, abundance. However, Jupiter also back on around November 18th, we had the Jupiter conjunct the galactic center. I did that reading about November 18th because Jupiter was having its own return to its own home in its home sign. Stay with me. So Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter takes 12 years to orbit the sun. So Jupiter was having its own return last November, where it went home. And that's where it fires up again and is revitalized and renewed for another 12-year journey. The galactic center is the home of the sun. It's the home of, the life force. It has a massive, massive black hole there. The ancients knew about this space in our cosmos. So Jupiter, the expansive, optimistic, benevolent, easy come, easy go, fun, orbited in its dominion last winter until it went into Capricorn. I think some of you recall, you could feel things kind of go flat back when Jupiter went into Capricorn. Well, now that Jupiter had traveled into Capricorn, Capricorn is not the home of Jupiter. So Jupiter now is a guest in this area and has to abide by Capricorn's rules. And the rules of the house of Capricorn is Saturn. Saturn is the authority. Saturn regulates things. Saturn has no time for BS. Saturn has to do with our institutions. It has to do with our legacies. It has to do with longevity. It has to do with the establishment. It has to do with structure and tangible things. Jupiter, the gas planet, a fire planet, now goes into Capricorn's house, which is an icy cold sign. It's lonely out there. And Capricorn is about getting back to basics and core structures. And whatever is not needed or false does not contribute to the growth of the structure sheds away. So Jupiter, that planet that rules Donald's physical body, emotional body, now is being clamped down, so to speak, because Jupiter now is disposited by the planet of Saturn that rules Capricorn. And coincidentally, we have this once in 7,000 year stellium in Capricorn, which is why everybody hates 2020. It has really been very difficult. So now we are playing with destiny, like the Libra ingress said. The Libra ingress, the first day of fall, said the secret was that we were going to have a destiny and a life purpose. That's what's going to be accomplished. When we did the full moon yesterday, we had a different story. Okay. I'm going to take off my hair stuff. We found out that the secret over Washington, D.C., in the same area, had to do with the south node of the moon, and life's debts. Time to pay up. This is not a free ride. You owe up. And, holy crap. Oh my God. The part of fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, was right there. The Wheel of Fortune, you know, in the tarot deck is a very beneficial card. It's about timing, opportunity. You know, what goes up must come down. It's a very lucky card. It's a yes card. People love seeing the Wheel of Fortune because it's like, yeah, hey, I'm on the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to win. Things are good. But here's the thing. The Wheel of Fortune corresponds to astrology, known as the part of fortune. I draw it out like this, like a circle with the X. This software has a cross with a circle. It's called the part of fortune because it's the most fortunate point in a chart between the sun and the moon that creates incredible results. This is always active when you're watching like a big horse race or the playoffs in any type of game. This is so active. It has so much sway over what's going on. And usually things work out really, really well, unless it's poorly aspected. Then that is like taking the wind out of the sails. If you have someone who's relying on luck and fortune, it goes poof. You don't have that anymore. So that's what we found out at the full moon. Let me catch up with you guys real quick. We can just let that sink in. I just want to say hi and catch up. Can I read? Oh, where? I want to read you guys. And thank you so much for being here. I know this was short notice. I just walked in the door. I'm just going to take a moment here to see what you guys are saying. I'm going to mute that. Hi, you guys, hi. So we'll get back to the Walter Reed story. I have some charts here that are lining up back to his birthday. Hi, you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. And my radar was going off in the car listening because they're like, he's on his way to Walter Reed after this, that. And the first thing I heard was, he has a moderate temperature. I'm like, holy crap, they got clearance to say moderate temperature? No. Moderate temperature for him is a high temperature. They said, well, he's kind of fatigued. I'm like, no, that's minimizing it. They minimize everything and the severity. We all know he has a medical history that nobody will acknowledge about being overweight and the whole thing with his heart and circulatory. I'm very concerned because I know what the aspects are and how he's been acting under them, and I've had my eyes on some planets and some weird things are happening that definitely have my attention. So that's what we're going to talk about. Wow, that's interesting. Crowning over Washington, D.C. had to do with Cancer. That's the moon. I feel the physical body. We have the Five of Wands, fighting and obstacles. I will tell you, last night when I did one of the last readings related to him, there was a lot of fear in him. A lot of fear. So, where am I going to go right now? Okay, well, let's just talk about this. This is when he was on his way to Walter Reed, took a screenshot, printed it when I got home. Here we have, on the ascendant. Ooh, I can't use that, can I? in the east to Aries, 40 degrees. He's on his way. The ascendant is ruled by Mars. We've talked a lot about Mars being retrograde. Mars has shut down. Think about how much Donald relies upon Mars, all that action to prop him up, his bluster, his aggression, his bulldozing everything, everything. You know, he relies on that planet because in his chart, that's like a secret weapon of his. He's got Mars here in the area of secrets, and he's got Pluto, his power planet, also in the 12th house. Mars, Pluto, that's like secret weaponry, military. I mean, there's a lot of energy that goes here, and he relies on this all the time. He's always got something up his sleeve to help him out. Well, like I've been saying, now that Mars has retrograded in its own sign of Aries, I don't think we've had that. This is in Hope Hicks. Am I going to buffer? That's in her natal chart. Can I just tell you, her Mars retrograde is at the Aries point, the most powerful point of the chart. It's at 0 degrees Aries retrograde. Mars is a planet that protects you and defends you. It's your adrenaline surge. It's your muscle. It's your fight, flight. It fuels the defense, your immune system. Pisces has a lot here to do with the immune system and lymph, but that's so that it can clear everything out. And when you're launched into a new year, Aries is cleaned up, recharged, fueled, and ready to go and take the whole zodiac with it for another year. Mars is retrograde. It cannot do its job on the outside because the energy is turned inward. So when you have this energy turned inward, it creates inflammation. It creates pain. And Aries rules the contents of the head, including the brain. It brings the perspective of looking inwardly, who you are, what you're doing, what's going on in my body I haven't been paying attention to, and putting all the focus and energy there. There's not enough energy to go out. And like I've been saying, this Mars retrograde is all about the not being able to defend the indefensible. There's no doubt no one can defend the indefensible of how they went to the debate without masks, how they went to fundraisers, how they've been conducting their behavior now. Simply indefensible. There's no bones about it. Everybody knows. We can't do that anymore. We can't lie about the health anymore because it's a national security issue. So the decision to go to Walter was when Mars coming over the ascendant, the eastern horizon, the thing that's giving life to the chart is weak. Let's go to Walter. It's a little eerie to me. On the top of the chart, the highest point of the sun, now we have, oh shit, oh my God. This midheaven, 1 degree Capricorn, like I said, ruled by Saturn. Everything has to behave in a very Saturnian way that's there. We have this asteroid Pholus just went over the midheaven. Pholus, I'm not an expert, but I do know that Pholus has everything to do with something getting uncorked. The genie's let out of the bottle. Whatever's gonna burst related to Capricorn and Saturn. So now I'm going to go look at Saturn. What's going on here with Saturn? Because Pholus burst under these conditions where Mars was weak. Mars couldn't defend this anymore. And now Saturn is in the driver's seat. 25 degrees Capricorn. That is, oh my God, you guys. Okay, I am like kind of getting sad. Donald's natal Venus is 25 degrees, Cancer. Opposite Saturn. Saturn is about restrictions, obstacles. It crystallizes things. I've been saying all along, what have I been saying all along? The reason why Donald's money is so well protected is because Venus, all that money, as the Earth rotates, and so does Donald's natal chart, his Venus is protected. Oh my God, right here. Look at, right here, 23 degrees, Cancer. That is Donald's Saturn, obstacles. So Mars can't do its job. We've got some restrictions now going here with the body. Something has popped and uncorked itself, and here's the revelation. Because we have a problem now with Venus. As we see in his life, he's very aggressive, Mars, with Venus, women, money, things that he wants. I can't help it, but I just kiss her. Mars against Venus. So now Saturn opposite Saturn. This, like, Donald cannot at will protect his Venusian things. He could put up that block and protect his money. Keep his Venus circulation health problems a secret. This is also Venus circulation. He could hide these things, but no, there's an authority that's come over here and is like, no, I am going to override you. So Donald's synergy between his Mars and Venus. I'm just trying to think of where his stuff is. Holy crap. Okay, so his Pluto power. So the thing behind his Venus, his power, his Venus, his money, has Pluto right behind it. So that has its back. Destructive AF with money, destructive towards women. And then his destruction, the next planet that comes along, is his Mars, and that's what fuels that destructiveness to women and being an authority. So it's like you have things that have the back and reinforce these behaviors. It also reinforces the physical body. So we know right now there's a problem with circulation. Charilco, I don't know what that asteroid does, is now at 24 degrees Capricorn. I've talked about the can opener eclipse. Now Charilco is in charge of keeping that window open to finances and money. This door has been held open since last July. Slowly, we've been able to chip away and see what the heck is going on with finances. But here's Pluto. Destruction, powerful. The power of an earthquake volcano. So now his Venus, his circulatory system, is being opposed. It's being sandwiched by this destructive force that now is also disposited by Saturn, reinforces Saturn, gives a crystallizing, slow motion, destructive effect with this Pluto. Opposite is Venus. That's also your kidneys. You have an asteroid splitting this up, and you have another authority bearing down. Venus also rules over the thyroid, the pancreas, metabolizing sugar, metabolizing life. bringing comfort. And Saturn crystallizes things. So I feel like the blood, because the blood is ruled by Mars. Mars is weak. There's a blood problem. Something is out of balance because now the sun is, holy shit. Oh my gosh. The sun is opposite Mars, weakening it further. The sun rules Venus. Venus making more demands on Venus things to compensate for this opposition with Mars. Do you get what I'm saying, you guys? Like, this isn't good. He wasn't in the best of health anyway. And then, like I was saying last night, Venus was going to go into Virgo. Venus on its own is not strong in Virgo. Virgo sign is about doing day-to-day routine, getting things done, getting organized, being a public servant, organizing, strategizing, working with words, doing stuff with your hands. It's a busybody. It has no time for nonsense like relaxing and indulging. Venus now, when they go into Walter, is in this area, 6th house of doctors and physicians. We got a problem here with that. I also said yesterday that people are going to be falling over and really kind of have a softer side and a softness with him. Because it's gone now into this feminine sign of care. And I said the world would get so much exposure of him because now this Venus is in his first house of who he is. I'm loved. Don't you love me? So that's just what's going on with this chart when they decided to go. What else is happening? Well, the moon was 21 degrees Aries. Right in between the 12, 26, 19 new moon eclipse. I'm sorry. The January 10th full moon eclipse. And then the Saturn-Pluto conjunction 2 days later. This moon is sandwiched in between that eclipse energy in a square. We've had several eclipses with this 21 degree mark in Capricorn this past year. And this, oh my gosh, at that 24 degree mark, what is irritating, that can opener eclipse, holding open everything with his history and secrets related to Venus, whether it's money, women, or health-related Venus, pancreas, thyroid, kidneys, and circulatory system. Mars is retrograde and bearing down on Aries, the goddess of strife, discord, mischief, lobbing bombs. The arterial circulation is not strong. And it's now Mars, that aggressive turned inwards, is conjuncting that discord. Back to the Wheel of Fortune. On the way to Walter, I said the Wheel of Fortune is good if it's aspected well. Oh my God, my mind is just kind of blown right now. I need a second. Last night I was talking about the 14 degrees Libra, and I was talking about Donald's biggest wound. Chiron. That's the wound we all carry. The wounded healer, nobody can heal it for us. No doctor, no therapist, no guru can heal it. You have to walk through the ring of fire to heal this longing, this pain that's carried throughout one's life. He is married to that because it's also conjunct this asteroid Juno, which is about marriage and partnership. We all know he's insecure. He's got vulnerabilities. That pain is conjunct 14 degrees Libra in the United States chart. That's in the 10th house for everyone to see. We have our Saturn limitations with Venus. This is how the world sees the U.S. Saturn is incredibly stable in Libra. Libra's about the scales of justice. Until recently, the USA known for its democracy, the rules of the law. No one's above the law. And the structure and stability we've had with that institution of our laws, our Constitution, a law-abiding nation. His pain, his deepest pain, 14 degrees Libra, is that Saturn, is democracy. His biggest pain is fairness. His biggest pain is equality. He's here to fix, meaning ruin. It's kind of like, this is your mission, mission impossible. This is what he was given when he was born. Go take care of that. This has been his mission. And I say that not being judgmental. I'm saying that in relation to what I see. It sounds totally inappropriate and disgusting and egregious, but that mission is appropriate given the chart and the challenge he faces. He just happens to hold the highest office in the land, which now this is definitely my thing to heal. The make, great, kinda. That's what he means by that, the lawlessness. So on the way to Walter, the part of fortune. Is this thing lucky or is it not? The timing, 14 degrees Libra. There is some instability going on for our national security. This is the area of partnerships. He has people tending to him, helping him out. The other thing I've had my eye on is when this sun goes to 14 degrees Libra in about 4 days, what happens? Because that's conjunct his pain. Mars is retrograde. He's got a wound. And all of this is happening beneath our feet in our U.S. chart. We're having a big battle here because Aries, where this Mars is and everything, oh my God, our pain, is all lined up under our feet. We all feel the earthquakes. We all feel the shocks, everything reverberating. We're seeing the antagonizing, the inciting everywhere. Healing his pain. So let me just take a break before we go on to the next thing. You guys get that? You get all this? You with me? Okay, how you guys doing? I'm gonna like this. Hi everyone. Hi Bonnie. Where am I? This sounds fishy. The black box. I'm do them, speaker. I do private readings. I'm sorry they are on hold indefinitely because we just moved and U.S. politics are just blowing up. I do try to incorporate them here and there. Okay, so let me get a drink real quick and we'll continue. Okay, that was that. Jesus. You guys, looking at all these charts, I have them going back 2-3 years. I can feel myself getting choked up right now. I did that once, I think it was like July, August 2019, when I was like, you guys, he's done from these eclipses. This is what's ahead of him. He's so done. And I did get choked up then and I just feel like I'm looking at that again. Okay, so the other thing I've had my eye on, as far as retrograde, Jesus. Oh, God. This Mars retrograde, let's look at this. September 9th. On the ascendant, 24 degrees Aquarius, sudden shocking news. That's also Uranus, circulatory system. Over Washington, D.C., circulatory system giving life to the chart. 24 degrees is an exact square to Donald's highest point of the chart, him holding the office. So sudden, shocking information related to circulation, air, because this is an air sign, creating tension with his office for him holding that. So this now, oh my God. This was his solar return back on June 13th. I don't know if we really went through this a lot, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw these cards so I have this as a map if I have to reference it. Well, on the ascendant, the thing giving him life, 22 degrees Cancer. These are all the same degrees we keep talking about. His Venus is 23 degrees. No, his Saturn is 23 degrees Cancer. Smack dab up against the ascendant. If the ascendant gives you life and breathes life into you, and on the first day Saturn smacks you in the face, Cancer, the physical body, Saturn crystallizes things. Saturn also rules the diaphragm, which sits on top of the stomach, which is the sign that Cancer rules. So we have issues with the body, the bones, and respiration is the challenge right off the bat for this year. The sun that day was in this area of 12th house, secrets, hidden enemies. This is also the area of respite, rejuvenation, hospitalizations, and jail. His vitality was going to have a significant visit in this area. And, you know, maybe a little betrayal, treason throw in there, secrets. But the thing is, what's crowning his chart? At the top of the chart, when the sun rose that day, it was at 5 degrees Aries that day. Or is it 5? Yes, 5 degrees Aries that day. His moon was 25 degrees Pisces, disposited by Neptune, ruled by Neptune. Neptune has to do with toxins, poisons. Mars right there, and kind of inflaming things. Pisces rules this real estate. It's in lands far away, Putin's house. But then the stuff would come over the top of the chart. And here we are. We have Aries. Mars is ruling his highest achievements this year until his birthday next year. So Mars is assertive, it's aggressive, it lobs bombs in your face, it's a warrior. It rules the blood, it rules the muscle, iron in the body. The head being hot-headed. But now Mars is retrograde, so this shuts down. His achievements shut down. They turn inward. Next to it, look at that, Chiron. Transit Chiron at 9 degrees Aries. It's a wound, it's a pain. He has to go through a ring of fire this year. We have Lilith there, women's rights, RBG, The pain of the female is there. The part of fortune is supposed to be fortunate scored, and Mars is knocking on her door. I don't know if this is fortunate or not. It's about timing. Okay. And then we go a little bit further. In the skies above Washington, D.C., Uranus at 9 degrees Taurus. I've talked a little bit on Twitter about this 9-degree mark for Taurus, and that is where his natal, this is such a disgusting asteroid. They say that where Nessus location, that's your abuser. Or worse, this, if you have one of those. I'm sorry, I can't say this word out loud. Okay. That's at 9 degrees Taurus in his chart. In the USA chart, Nine degrees Taurus. Oh, it's over here. For him, it's in the 9th house, lands far away. For the USA chart, this is a very vulnerable position, 9 Taurus. And when I made this connection, and that's where your abuser is, that's where you're exploited. And the rusher, their chart has like 6 things in common with this. And then it shares things in common with him. Like his sun it has something at 22 degrees Gemini. That's his sun. So it's like there you could see the assault on the office of the President of the United States. And I felt like we would only be free because, Uranus has been in Taurus when it would retrograde back and maybe we could kick this thing off. Well, in his solar return, 9 degrees Taurus is Uranus. What's that about? Conjunct his Nessus. Whoops. Oh, wait a second. Okay, conjunct his Nessus. He went to Walter. Uranus, 9 degrees Taurus retrograde. It's retrograding back over his Nessus and retrograding back over Uranus, which has to do with circulation. In Taurus, it's ruled by Venus. Venus circulation, we're looking back at this again. The Venus circulation in his body is really important right now. Mars turned inward, that heat produces fevers, inflammation, festering, like a petri dish. So this was at his solar return. His birthday is on June 14th, but the sun returned actually on June 13th. What else was I going to say about this? This is the area of health, doctors, Venus circulation. His solar return, what is in here? Health, doctors, Sagittarius. Holy crap. Sagittarius rules his moon at 22 degrees in his natal chart. And you go Capricorn, Saturn, crystallizing things. Right above this Uranus, these lines don't line up because it's a solar return chart. So just, even though these houses are not lining up, just trust me, they're where they belong. He has the Ace of Wands. I don't know if it was Nancy's reading, whose it was, but he was getting whacked by an Ace of Wands. I don't know what this 10 is. And then we have the Knight of Swords, bluster, air. Oh, I did the Terrascope on this. This, you can even trace back what's going on to him with him right now. This was way back January 21st, 2019. I always called this eclipse the beginning of the end. And it's quite active. Right here on the ascendant, we have 25 degrees Libra. 25 degrees Libra. We have Saturn, 25 Capricorn in square. We've got a bunch of gross stuff happening. I mean, it's all over. It's all over this. Let me look real quick. So the sun right now is in Libra, early degrees, King of Pentacles, 8 of Cups going away. That was on that Terrascope then. So I don't know what's going on. I just know my body is kind of freaked out. I see a host of problems here. In that reading I did last November with the Jupiter conjunction of the galactic center at the end of the reading, that was my very first live. I had all the charts from what triggered the last, when did he go? Can someone look up when he went to Walter last November? Like suddenly they're on the move, walking. I did a reading on that, and it all pointed back to circulatory system, something, blood going wrong in the brain. Like, I didn't know if it, was like a little burst or a bleed. That's what I got then. I don't know the exact date. Oh gosh, I'm buffering. Am I buffering? I'm buffering. Oh no, how bad am I buffering? Am I buffering, you guys? Holy crap. I'm buffering. Am I buffering? Oh, not buffering anymore. Okay, let me make sure I get this to the right point. When did I start buffering? And what did I leave off on? Do you remember? Did you hear me ask if anybody knew what was the date? Oh, okay, thank you, Marjorie. Okay, I'm gonna have to trim that out of my first live. The audio quality is awful, I know, but it's got a lot of rich information in there. Okay. Yes, viewers, please go to the chat screen and hit the like button. Let me get a drink. So, do you guys do you have any questions related to this? What is that? Move this out of the way. Okay. So what's the status update? What's going on now? I knew that they were on their way. I heard part of Joe's speech today. I thought it was awesome. I just felt very soothed and comforted listening to that. I haven't been able to check in with anyone. The moon right now is still here in the second house. That's, traditionally ruled by Venus, but we've got Mars ruling it, which is weak. Beth Knight, I don't think that there's monkey business involved in it. I think they're taking appropriate steps given, you know, the chart that I snapped right when he was on his way, and it's consistent with everything else I've talked about with concerns about his health. Like wondering when this stuff is going to happen. And it very much touches circulation with venous flow, inflammation and heat in the body. There's going to be a lot of discord, a lot of there's going to be some weird stuff happening in the next day or so, 2 days, 3 days. But they're good to be keeping their eye on things because I don't think his blood is behaving probably the way that they want it to, which would have to do with oxygen. Which, by the way, I cannot find an oximeter that's made in the USA. That's so impossible to find. Hi. Okay. So let's show me him at Walter. Look at my cards are already so messed up. Can you please show me him at Walter? And the 3 main reasons we're going to do that. I'm going to sit down. Show me him at Walter. What? Queen of Wands. Okay, this is a lot of cards for a lot of people, but that's usually, you know, Putin having done Holio hand to him what he wants. I gotta let the dog in just a second. Come here, pup. Hey, come here. Come sit down. There you go. Hey. I know I have no treats, but you can sit here and join me. I know. What's he covered in? Show me him at Walter Reed. Oh, maybe okay. There's a problem with the circulatory system, an imbalance with the air, the breath, the 5 of Swords. Let me double check the astrology behind that. Where's my tarot astrology book? Hi, Mister, you can join me, but you gotta sit down. Where is it? Where is it? 5 of Swords. Tarot and astrology. Here we go. 5 of Swords. We have 5 of Swords. Where's my quick? That is Aquarius, you guys. If I could just find it, that would be awesome. Let's go to Aquarius. Come on. I haven't used this book in a long time. Yes. Ha! 5 of Swords is an air element. Aquarius, circulation, and you see that? Venus. Circulatory system problems with the Venus circulation is what is covering him. This Queen of Wands, I don't know why, we're just going to go with it. But he's in good care. Oh, I just got, because his Mars is not strong, his Venus is kicking in. The feminine. 3 reasons why he's there. 1, 2. What's at the basis of this? Base of the first, what's crowning the first and the challenge? 2nd reason, what's at the base of this? Crowning him, challenge, Third reason he's there. The basis of it. The foundation of the problem. Crowning the problem that everyone can see. And the challenge. I'm not doing final outcome. I can't do that. I was freaked out last night when I started looking at hope stuff. The waters of his body. The Ace of Cups. Cardinal Cancer. The physical body. The office of the President of the United States. There's hope. So, the first reason he is there, he's heartbroken. Things are not going well. The Three Swords through the heart. We've got the heart, we've got the circulatory system, and we've got the blood. Things are out of balance. This is cardinal air. This is Libra. Again, we're with Venus circulation. The basis of this is, they had to make a decision. Are we going to stay here or are we going to go there? It's a difficult decision if we stay here. It's a difficult decision if we go. He didn't get that choice. What's crowning him with this? You're going to go and you're going to like it because we need to get fluids into you. We have a national security issue we need to get on top of just in case things go awry. His challenge with this, okay, is that it could totally do him in. It's treacherous. It's hard. Second reason why he's there, just in case, we don't know, we want to keep track of you. Because at the basis of that is, no, nothing, really. I'm just going to leave it there. What's crowning this decision, just to keep track of, well, he thinks he's the emperor. He's the Pholus. Okay, so that reason that we're just going to go to keep an eye on you, that's the second most important reason. The most important reason is because of this Venus circulation problem. The challenge with this is because he's been revealed to have a problem with his health, the Pholus. That's totally appropriate. The third reason why he's there is because this is a major tower moment. This represents the planet Mars, which is also fire, heat, inflammation, fevers, things crumbling apart maybe. They're worried about this because he's candidate Donald. And this thing has spread while on campaign and not taking necessary precautions. What's crowning this for everyone is his body's out of balance. Again, here we are with the Venus circulation, Venus-related organs, totally out of balance. The challenge is being able to judge if he's going to be okay or not. That's why he's there. I don't think there's any funny business. I think that this was a legitimate decision that was made for a variety of reasons. And it lines up with a lot of things. I was starting to be like, okay, we've got these planets, 23, 24, 25 degrees in Capricorn. I kept thinking, something has to happen to I wasn't thinking about cervasive virus, but something that would cause him need to slow down, a noticeable incident requiring respite and slowing down. I didn't know it was this. I mean, how long? Last winter, the Queen of Pentacles kept showing up everywhere as the cervasive virus because I get buffered. I can't say the other name. And here she's showing up again. Who's this Queen of Pentacles again? Well, let me tell you who it is, right? Okay, so anyway, yeah, well, we've got Mars. It is conjunct Aries, the goddess of strife and discord. That's going to do that anyway. So we've got all of that chattery, lying, that pathology that's also going to be active because it's just a habit. That's how he operates. And then leaving everybody else having to read between the lines once again. Right? Oh, yes, Crystal Tarot, I absolutely feel like that. I think I can feel it from Melania, Moflotus. The one I feel it the worst from is from Hope. I mean, gosh. I'm not allowed to read on her anymore. The cards, I couldn't touch the cards anymore last night. I was forbidden. Yes. Yeah, you know what, Geek Hillbilly, his cohort, that population, males that age, with all of those pre-existing things, have the worst rate. 5 to 12%. They have the worst rate. Okay, so, I know, Terry, we're all tired of it. We're in the home stretch. It's just how he is. Okay, do you guys have any other questions? Anything else? Do you want me to do a teroscope on someone? Because I can do that. You know what? No, he's not. Well, Gutsy Guru, is he hosting us? Well, yes, because he always is. That's never going to stop. There is truth in what's going on behind the scenes. Absolutely. Okay? Per Glenn Kirshner, the report from the doctor said he was told the results were positive. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we should get all those answers. I absolutely do believe that's what he has. I feel like MoFlo has it less worse. He just does not feel well. And you know, oh my gosh, talk about man baby. I'm sorry guys, I love you, but the men in my life just don't do well being sick, and I don't do well having to care for them because I have little patience under those conditions. Okay, Marjorie, let's do him. Are you just talking about in general, Marjorie? Because there's a lot. What if we did him and... Okay, I'm going to do him, Calgon Chow, both of them together. Okay. Let's just check in with Mitch. Because I have my eye on this 9 degrees Taurus retrograding. He has a lot of planets in Aquarius. This is going to cause upheaval for him. How you doing, Mitch? The devil. Bondage. Is he feeling bonded to Donald? Here, this is side. Here, let's go. Go. Okay. So, Mitch, why are you in so much bondage? A successful end. Oh, nope. This wants to go this way. This is not turning out the way he thought it was going to turn out. What's crowning you, Mitch? Vlad isn't going quite well because why are things not going quite well? Things aren't going quite well because the voters are not happy. Oh, that's Cerveza also overturned because they went out for a fundraiser and there's all this information that we didn't know about with little cerveza things floating in the air, which is leading to what? A lot of tests, a lot of work, a lot of routine. Usually this is like the propaganda card, but I feel like that's on hold. They're like going through this again to figure out, well, you know, getting the machine going again. What's your challenge, Mitch, right now? Oh, that fool, that illegitimately elected Pholus is out of commission. Useless. What are you covered in, Mitch? Oh, God. The past, the Republican Party turned on its head. Boy. You've got bad money news. Yeah, your campaign. You've got that's happening to the senator from Utah. And Eight of Swords, they were trying to figure out ways to get free from this mess that we're in. And the final outcome, Mitch, right now, short term, we've got Emperor. That's all they're concerned about with the Queen of Wands. That's the transfer of everything to Vlad. Okay. What's up with this Queen of Wands? What does she want now? Investigations to end? Is being unreasonable? She wants some good news. Tell me some good news. What are you going to do for me? How are you going to deliver everything that I want for this election? Wow, she's being kind of a biatch. A real biatch. We've got a big problem. Okay. What else? Yes, morbidly. I don't think he's lying about that. Okay, so who else did I want to look at? I think, didn't Brad get a letter, a notice? I'm interested about Ivanka and, you know, I'm just going to do the Teroscope. I have to do the Teroscope on these guys. Let's see. Where's my piece of paper? Let's look at those two. Something is up with Lara. Lara Trump. Gosh. Okay. Let's do the Teroscope. Let's do this Teroscope. Show me Lara. What's she all about this? She is in so deep. Oh my gosh. Doesn't Eric have to do something by some... Okay. Well, let's do Lara. Lara. First house of friends. We've got that there over DC. She's working away, transmitting some information, taking care of some business for the election. Her secret is... secret is life, debts, ending, timing, putting an end to what? Her secret... Four of Swords, faith, they have to end stuff because of what's happened with the cerveza, and how they're working with interference. Hidden enemy, Lara. Ooh, we got two. That would be Facebook and Angry Putin. Semyon, MBS, la la la. Oh, they are really getting demanding. 11th house. Has to do with here. Oh, friends. Turning things upside down. There's just been a little bit too much going on related to This goes to this 8th house of beginnings and endings again. It's crowning you, Don Julio, lands far away. We've got a barren Russia. Why are they keep showing up empty? They're moving stuff around. They're trying to manipulate stuff, but they're not getting the payback. They're not getting their return right now. I think, the markets went down. Oh, that's a longer term problem. If he has it, which I think he does, their golden parachute to avoid any consequences, I think, related to the markets, what they were doing with the S&P. And now this whole thing throws a wrench in the plan. Shared resources, Lara. Okay, so they're really tired. There's a lot of illness going. So the illness that's going around, partner opposition is really weak partnership. 6, there's the Republican Party that is still feeling pretty strong. 5th house of the sun is incapacitated, not doing well. Her defenses, she's still paying everybody out. She's in charge of the books and the money. 3rd house communications. There you go. Payments, information, votes. And they're stuck now because they're on hold because of what happened. Wait. On this, kind of same with Mitch. I didn't get the hidden enemy here. Temperance, how they're blending information, data, voter networks, databases. Let me write her down. I don't know if he can, Eric, delay still? I thought they were past that point of delaying. Like there's a thing, like, I can't even remember it, but the way I understood it, he has no more wiggle because he wanted to wait until after the election, but they're like, you're not an elected official. Like he had no excuses to delay it or postpone it. So let's do a teroscope on him and then, and then his case, okay? There. Okay. Let's check in with Eric about his upcoming case. That would be next week. So today's the 2nd. A week from today is the 9th. I think Wednesday's the 7th, but I thought it was the 4th. Maybe it is next Wednesday. Anybody know? So, Asantewa, I will tell you about Italy. Not right now. We still have to get to that. Eric, this teroscope this week. Who are you? Ooh. Well, he's defensive, trying to go the distance and obstructing. He wants to obstruct, defend. What's your secret? What's the secret? His wealth, his comfort, his security. Maybe he thinks he can buy his way out of it. But this is about one's life debts. His hidden enemy, United States of America. This area of friends. What's this about, Eric? That 7 of Cups, that's your North Korea friends. Or that's how your friends get stuff to North Korea. What's crowning you, Eric? The past. This is also tax returns. But the past, I think, is haunting him. He cannot escape it. Falling apart onto him. 9th house lands far away. This is also the courts, law enforcement. Oh, well, we had a plan that was pretty successful. We thought we were going pretty strong there with our commerce, our agreements. Oops. We're rather negligent. Shared resources, Eric. Setting stuff up. I keep seeing these are all like all those LLCs, tax sheltered monies. I'll set this up for you. You take it, hand it off. La 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 la. There you go. This area of friends said look to the 8th house, shared resources, setting something up. North Korea friends, 6 of Swords. That's transmitting of information that's gone bad. Eric, your areas of partnership. Oh, what his dad did? And the Trump org. The Page of Wands, the news that came out with that. Oh, man, that's going to hurt. Look at all that money. Money, money, money there. Wow. 6th house of public servants. Does somebody have him on tape? Did someone fess? Ooh, 5th house of the sun. The Queen of, there you go, New York Attorney General. His defenses, we have. Something happened over there. I've got some news. Dad's not doing well. I can't. 3rd house communications. Because he has cerveza. 2nd house, income gains values. Oh my God, cannot bear these burdens anymore. I told you guys what kind of SPY this is. This is bad. This has been showing up in too many places. Like things are imploding. This is what you're going to do. This isn't going the way you wanted it. Too bad. Okay, so that was him. What happens with the case that starts next week? He has to show up. He has to show up to that. I should just ask, first of all, is it going to happen? That's what I'm going to do. I'll just do the three pile yes, no. Pile yes, no. Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? I feel like I have to get some stuff. Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? Oh, here we go. Is it going to proceed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yes. It's going to proceed. 1, 2, 5, 6, 13. It's going to proceed. There might be some little things that are changed around, but it's going. It's going. Okay, so if it's going to proceed, can you show it to us? This case. I feel like I'm missing a card here. So, there it is. I don't even know where this belongs. Was it? Oh, I think that went here. So, this case, he wants to obstruct, but defend. On this chart, we have Venus conjunct the ascendant from the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Just want to point that out. So this case, what's it about? Who are you? He and his... So him and his friends, this could be a supportive person. Dad, not feeling well. Who is this person, the King of Cups? I know who I think it is, but, oh, the mafioso. Oh, Dad's not feeling well. He doesn't have good balance with his butt. This has to do with Trump org. Dad not feeling well. He didn't take good care of it. It's the secret with this case. What's the secret with this case? Russia. All those secrets. Hidden enemy with this case. The timing that they did stuff. The timing, the people, the places, the whereabouts, everything. The stuff that was secretly recorded, stuff that wasn't recorded, stuff that was sent off, all the questions about things that were coming in and going out, coming in and going out. This wheel just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning, and trying to find the beginning point is impossible. This case, area of friends, information, shared resources. So this is supposed to be someone who shows that they can put a plan out there and they're successful at it. They've made good strides with the plan that they've put out there. They've shown that they've been able to achieve some important steps. This says it was faulty. There's something wrong with the way you used information with shared resources and did this. What's crowning this case? The dynasty, nasty, all of them, Trump org. Lands far away, hopes, wishes, faith, the courts. So this is multitasking, juggling things, going, keeping your balance. This is not making the best decisions and, bearing down, grinding down from the weight of those decisions. Kind of second best alternatives. Shared resources. Well, it was secret discussions and it was dark money and we had all this stuff set up, but some of that information somehow leaked out, or, oh, no, it's faulty numbers, faulty reporting. You said this, but really it was for something else. Someone else is on the other side of that. This case, partnerships, open adversary, winning unfairly, doing the math unfairly, manipulating the rules, disregard for all of it with your partners and your investments. Sixth house, day-to-day activities. We have the Queen of, who's this? Queen of, the New York laws turned on their head. Is that, what is this? Oh, is this Ivanka? Oh my gosh. I think that is. The money and the power got caught. She busted for Russian strength. It's not so strong. Okay, this case, fifth house of the sun, we have disproportionate amount of projects come from funding elsewhere. Is this Semyon? Is he in charge of that? He's the big man. I bet this goes back all the way to that guy. What's the defense of this case? Our rules, our agencies, those things that we treasure and value. Being wealthy is not a defense. Your security and comfort is not a defense. We're about the defense and security of the United States of America. This case, communications with this case, busted. There was an op, they got busted. Totally got busted. Income gains values. Oops, there's an agreement. There were so many agreements that have been judged poorly. This case, oh, that matches him, can go the distance. This case has everything. Justice will prevail. Wow. Okay. So that's that. I think I'm going to wrap that up here. I just wanted to connect the dots for you guys on what was going on, what we were hearing about over at Walter, and it being legitimate at all. I absolutely think it is. And I think it's deeper and more serious than people realize. But I don't know the outcome because I don't want to draw that card. I cannot look at that. I just was really disturbed about hopes. So that's it for now, you guys, okay? Kimberly, let's go back to the beginning, okay? You guys have a good Aloha Friday. You know, we've got a bumpy couple of days. Stay focused. Eyes on the prize. We're getting there, you guys, okay? Have a great day. A great evening. Thank you, Beth Knight. Thank you. Okay. Hey, here we go. Ho, ho. This has got to go. Thanks, Keisha. Thank you, moderator.